We are pleased to be joined now by an all-star, David Bednar, of course, of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Such a tremendous year so far. David, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to be with us here on High Heat. I know you have been asked this ad nauseum, but take us through the moment you found out that you were an all-star and a little bit about that experience for you and your family in LA.
Oh man, thanks for having me. Yeah, the whole entire thing was unbelievable, just from finding out and then seeing how excited all my teammates and coaches were for me, and then being able to experience that with my family, fiance, and everybody like that, and just the whole thing has been incredible, and just so fortunate to have the support system that I do.
David, what was more nerve-wracking, pitching in an all-star game or asking your fiance to marry you?
Probably the second one.
I want to ask you a little bit more about the moment that you found out. Derek Shelton knows you. He knows his players well. He didn't give you a fancy bottle of wine. He didn't give you a fancy bottle of champagne. He gave you a case of Icy Light. Tell me more about that.
Oh yeah, he knew the way to my heart. Everything's better in a black and gold can, I guess, right? So yeah, it was really special, and for him to add that little touch to it was really cool.
Yeah, everything's better in black and gold. I love the city of Pittsburgh. Obviously, I love Pennsylvania. You guys have a great team there, and you're coming along. And David, in the 15 of 18 save opportunities that you've had, 5 of them have come over the course of multiple innings. How did you get yourself set for those different types of roles?
Honestly, I think just coming to the yard ready to compete and just wanting the ball in whatever situation comes up. So. And then just focusing on one out at a time, and until they don't let me get outs anymore.
That's good. That's a good policy. Just keep going until you don't have to get any more outs and the game is over. I want to ask you about the All-Star game a little bit more, because naturally a first-time All-Star, Edwin Diaz, is there as well. He's been there a couple more times than you have, but he really pushed for you to get into the ball game prior to him, kind of to set him up. Can you take me through that conversation?
Yeah, it was really cool. I didn't really know the full extent of it until after the fact, but it makes it even more special knowing that he was there pushing for me, and knowing how special that experience is to pitch in your first All-Star game. So it really did mean a lot, and very thankful for it.
Yeah, you're right behind him in terms of save opportunities. He's having a tremendous year for the Mets. You're having a great one for the Pirates. This is a family affair, not just this year at the All-Star game, David, but really in general. Your brother Will, obviously a first-round draft pick by the Giants. You a 35-rounder. Did you say, hey, by the way, you may have been drafted in the first. I'm in the 35th, but I'm an All-Star brother. How was that?
Awesome. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of chirps back and forth. So I think after the All-Star game, he goes back to being my brother instead of the other way around.
That's great. Yeah, you definitely have those bragging rights. Give me a scouting report on your brother.
Oh man, he attacks the zone. He's aggressive. He's got the heater that's live and it just kind of rides through the zone, and then just a nasty wipeout slider. So I'm really looking forward to see how his career progresses.
You have a 96.5-mile-an-hour fastball. You're also certainly known to be effective with that curveball, your split finger. What's been your favorite pitch this year? And don't say the pitch that gets the guy out. Just something that you really worked on that has made you a more complete pitcher.
Honestly, I think just attacking with all 3 of them. I don't think there's one that has really taken off more than others, but I think just all 3 of them complement each other so well, and I think I have so much confidence to throw all 3 in any count. So, but I guess if you had to pick one, I trust my heater a lot and like to go right after guys.
Yeah, 96.5 miles an hour. I would trust that as well. Now, I know that you love Pittsburgh. I know that you respect the fact that you're there, but unfortunately, it's a business, and you certainly are in talks in terms of trade rumors, if you will, perhaps to the Yankees, considering, especially with the injury to Michael King and how effective he has been this year. How do you quiet that noise, and do you get wrapped up in it at all?
Honestly, not even a little bit. It never really crosses my mind, and I'm just worried about going and get outs for my boys.
Very good. That's a good answer to have right now, David Bednar. You're a very smart man. All right, I want you to tell me a little bit more about this Pirates team. We know what Brian Hayes can do. We know what O'Neal Cruz can do. Give me a little bit of a scouting report on your own club.
It's a lot of young talent, and I think you're starting to see the fruits of that right now. I think everybody comes to the yard every single day ready to play, and I think that goes a long way. We're never out of games. We're a really gritty and kind of scrappy bunch, so it's a lot of fun to win with these guys.
Okay, be honest with me. When you saw O'Neal Cruz come into your clubhouse, did you say that, oh yeah, he looks exactly like a shortstop? Why not? He's 10'5". He has a cannon of an arm. He runs faster than anybody I've ever seen. He hits for power. He hits for average. What was your initial impression of him?
Just special. I remember you kind of watch him in spring training, and then kind of as the season goes on, get an up close look. It's unbelievable. You watch him do things, and it's truly it's just crazy. There's not really words for it, and it's always exciting, and looking forward to what he's going to do next.
I would love to see you and him sing Whitney Houston's song, because I know that he sings that in the clubhouse. Is there any chance that maybe you can do a little a cappella with him, or give us a little bit of a sense that you might be able to do that now on High Heat? You want to lay out some notes?
No, I don't. I want to make sure I practice first. But yeah, I'll get with him, and maybe not this year, maybe next year, coming years. So.
David, what's it been like pitching for your hometown team? I know we like to have a lot of fun, but it must be pretty special for you to put on that uniform on the daily.
Yeah, it really hasn't gotten old. It truly is it's a dream come true every single day. Just to walk in the clubhouse and see my name on that jersey, it's really special, and it hasn't gotten old. I'm just so fortunate to be in this situation.
And baseball's in your blood. Your dad has been a coach in baseball for 3 decades. What's the one piece of advice that your dad gave you and to Will that kind of still sticks with you?
Honestly, I think it's just the work ethic of, just kind of going in there every single day and just making yourself better each and every single day. So I think then you do that over a long period of time, good things happen.
David Bednar, you are an all-star. Nobody will ever be able to take that away from you. Best of luck the rest of the season, regardless if it is in Pittsburgh or someplace else. Thanks so much for taking a few moments to be with us on High Heat.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.